this one is about a very dark man who sent a memo to President Tinubu's son, Seyi Tinubu, and then he had Lege Miami, in his affairs after that. So he posted a video. It was in China. He posted a video talking about how, Seyi Tinubu is a youth, so he's supposed to bring the youth in or let his father know about the youth, what they are doing or how they are suffering and all of that. And I mean, of course, very dark man as usual, threw in insults while he was, talking about all of those things, and he was not very okay with Lege Miami, who reacted, to what very dark man had to say, fighting for his friend Seyi Tinubu. So maybe we'll take a listen to this. I think we're going to start with VDM on Seyi Tinubu first, and then if we're able to listen to others as well.
So Seyi Tinubu, I feel the need to say this to you. You need to be very useful to us. First of all, your father is old, and the people around him, their brains are dumb, and there are concepts in their brain. I don't mean to say this trying to insult them. I know where I'm going to with this, right? You are the closest the youth have ever been to power. You are the closest, meaning there are a lot of things that you can help us with. Now, coming to China, I've opened my eyes to a lot of things, a lot of possibilities that we can emulate. Coming here, I feel like there's one train that can move everybody in Nigeria and come to this place and take them back so that their eyes will be open. There are a lot of potentials in that Nigeria that they are not utilizing because the old men in power cannot see. But you, Seyi Tinubu, you can see because you can easily come here and look at these things and be like, you know what, Daddy, Ejo, Eshebai, Eshekini, Eshekini. There are a lot of things. See this China, the workforce, the youth, every possibility, every opportunity there. Like there are no limits. Any idea you are trying to cough out, there are opportunities for you. They are investing in the youth. You go to the airport, you see a lot of young minds in the airport. You go hardly see one elderly person for the airport. You go see a lot of young youths for the airport. They go from here to there. Everybody, the aim of this country is the growth, not personal growth. They want future growth. You turn around now, this place when I stay in a very big company, I don't want me to know the company, right? Because I don't suppose when they do video here. Now when they come here, over 5 hectares of land, now they start to do farming. They use over 5 hectares, they do in-house farming for groceries and everything.
Very dark man, very dark man, very dark man, very dark man. If I don't come this side, don't enter him. Don't enter him. I swear, no going back. Don't enter him. Don't enter him. No going back. If you don't mention Seyi Tinubu name at all, send a mate on a level. What's your WhatsApp? What's your WhatsApp? Now we dead here. No say now we dead here. Now we dead here. When you say now we dead here. Now we. When you come to say now we dead here. Now we. You don't know English. Now we dead here. I don't know English. You don't know English. I don't know English. You want to speak up and down. You go speak up and down. You want to speak up and down. You go speak up and down. All my Yoruba translators are from now. I give you translators. So I give you now 18 hours. I'm from now. I give you so that 18 hours. I'm from now. If I do my video, translate for you. Go follow. If I do my video, cause you go follow. Look at me very well. I'm a shepherd friend. Obi, look at me very well. Very bad.
So that's what happened, and Lege's response had it been, going on
back and forth
right now. So.
I would think that VDM has he responded to Lege like called out Lege?
Yes, he has.
He shouldn't have. He just keep quiet like he did for D1.
D1 even said so. D1 himself, said something about this whole debacle, but then I don't know.
Okay. I think that very dark man might have had some points. He went to China, he saw how developed the place is, and he's like, how come Nigeria, that is more blessed, has natural resources, hasn't achieved this kind of... maybe he was insulting in some ways and saying that the old people around Tinubu, their brains are not working and things like that. But in his defense, he said it's because he's a patriotic Nigerian. I don't think that defense holds any water. But I can understand where he's coming from.
You can talk about all those things without name calling. And that's the problem with VDM.
So you see,
you leave the issues and you're calling names and it's looking insulting.
He didn't insult Seyi Tinubu. He was calling out Seyi Tinubu.
Tinubu's fathers are presidents and people surrounding him. That was a very derogatory thing to say.
His major point was trying to challenge the youth and for him, the first son is, number one youth in Nigeria, to leverage their influence to get these people to do something more than they're doing. I think that message was not lost. He may have strayed and said some things he shouldn't have said, but the message was not lost in all that he said.
I would think that that's not the way to put out a message if you have not put out that kind of message before. And probably they didn't respond to you. It's your first time coming out to say something like this, about the president, or something you saw in China that you think that Nigeria should emulate. And since it's your first time, it's not like you said it like some 3 months ago or 6 months ago, and you're not seeing any positive changes, and then now you're coming with it to lash out. It's a totally different situation. But you're coming, and all the things you're saying are filled and colored with insults. Come on. He didn't do it the right way. I think that this on our VDM, I've never been a fan. I've never been a fan, should be very careful about how he puts stuff out. That's it.
He's speaking out.
That's my take on the matter.
Right. Okay, so this one is about Angela Okore, who has once again fueled speculation about undergoing a Brazilian butt lift, that's BBL surgery, after a recent video showcased her seemingly enhanced curves. I didn't know that.
Disproportionately enhanced, because what we saw was not.
I didn't think it was
disproportionate. We have a video, so I'm going to put up the video on our Facebook.
We should look at it again.
I think it was.
No, I watched it a couple of times. I just feel that she was a lot more hipsy.
The hips were out of proportion compared to the thighs and the legs.
But that's usually mostly the case with VDM. Girl, when we get tired, I said VDM.
Are you obsessed with VDM?
God forbid. But women, you see, it's only with Ethiopian women or Sudanese women that you see that there's a whole lot of junk.
No.
There's a whole lot of junk.
The video is on Facebook. Please
the lady doesn't
watch
have legs to carry the junk in the trunk.
Even in such instances, you see that the hip to the thighs are proportionate. It's just the legs that are tiny.
What do you mean by proportionate? What do you mean by
Facebook? Just go to Facebook. I don't know how else to put it. You look at this one and you know that this is not the way she came.
No.
There's something about this hip you're looking that screams man-made.
Wait now, let me see the hip now. You're talking about.
Even apart from being man-made, like incompetent. Man-made. Come on, no, this is not.